Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? It's your boy T Woods checking in back for another episode of Words with Woods, man. What's up with you? I got a very special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
Okay, I like that intro. First of all, I was dancing. I like that shit. I am Akya Robinson, better known as Kia Kelly, DJ Kia Kelly.
Let me ask you this: What made you come up? Did you come up with your own nickname, or was it gifted to you?
Shit.
I'm curious because all right, backstory.
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't come up with their nicknames, and like,
that's
and I know
true.
this is random. I just randomly thought of this. A lot of people don't come up with their own nicknames. Me, I came up with my own nickname. I just put my first name, first letter of my name with my last name, and mashed it up, and it just so happened to work for me.
It worked.
So. Let me ask you, did you come up with your nickname?
No. I mean, generally speaking, Kia, my family already called me Kia growing up. Nobody calls me Akya. But Kelly, that's not even my name. People thought that was my first name. People think that's my middle name.
I guess I can see how people are I can see
that's
how people
not
mistake.
even my name. So there was one time my freshman year, I was at a fraternity house party, and there was one of the guys was calling at me, but he wasn't saying my name. He just kept calling out my outfit. But I didn't want to speak to him. I'm not trying to get into that. No. I already knew the man. I wasn't trying to go there. Okay. I already Don't disrespect me. I just got in here.
No, I understand.
But my friend, she knew that I didn't want to speak to him, and I was just talking to somebody else, trying to blow it off. And she kept yelling, Kelly, he want to talk to you. And I'm like, something is telling me she talking to me. And I looked, and she was talking to me. So moving forward from that, everybody at the house, or all of the fraternity people at the time, knew my name as Kelly. And then people over in that area, in that HBCU area, Wilberforce and Central, start calling me Kelly because they thought that was my name. And I figured that, because at the time, I was doing radio. I was getting my feet wet, just dipping my toe. So I was just going by my first name. And I knew I didn't like that at all.
Why you ain't like it?
I hate my first name.
I kind of don't like my first name. I mean, Mom, I'm sorry, but you could have went with something else, Mom. Tariq is
Akya, people call me Akya, Akya.
Yeah, see, that's why I really don't like.
Have you ever been called Tarek? Okay,
all
that
the
sounds
time.
like
if you watching this, I know one of y'all motherfuckers call me Tarek. My mom's friend used to call me Tarek. My friends, even when they playing around, they call me Tarek. Yeah. But that's the thing though, that's why I really ain't too fond of my name, because it's a common fuck up. It's a name that people ain't gonna get off the fly. Like a Matthew, a Derek, a Chad.
Yeah, it gets annoying trying to correct people all the time. Especially when you know your name is actually fairly simple. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the story. It's just something basic. I want to try and talk to a dude. Somebody gave him a fake name. I like the fake name. Put it with my real name.
Did you give him a fake number too?
We didn't even get that far.
I didn't know. He didn't stand a chance.
No.
Must have been a pretty fucked up dude.
It's all right. Next.
Anyways, next topic. Hey, so all right, man. You spoke on the radio, so you doing the radio thing. We got to get into that. So what made you want to get into radio, and how did you develop a passion for music, and what made you know that this is what I wanted to do? I mean, you're still in school right now, but I'm sure you want to take on this as a career.
Yeah, 100%.
What made you want to, get into that?
Well, radio I never thought of. Coming up, I was always into music. I was 7 when I got my first 2 CDs, which was Britney Spears' Greatest Hits and Usher's Confessions album. I was 7.
It's so crazy that Usher Confession album made it back into my rotation. And I've been playing the fuck out of Seduction. What's your favorite song on that? It's
phenomenal. Seduction is one of them. Bad Girl and Superstar probably. I can't.
I like the Superstar interlude. It's fire.
Oh my God, that is amazing, and it's only 45 seconds
be making
long.
Me feel like
it's so good.
I'm a rock star. It's crazy. Interludes be the best.
They be the best
shit ever. And I know interlude. Well, this is kind of beginning of the song, but I know a lot of girls they was fucking with the intro to the Pussy Fair from Jhené Aiko.
I don't like that song.
You don't like that song? You're the only person I know who don't like that song.
I don't like that song.
Why you don't like the song?
I don't know. I just never did. It just didn't hit for me the way it did for everybody else. I don't know.
That's the first.
And that's why, surprisingly, I liked WAP. I don't like stuff like that. And I
so
love
you like
that.
the hardcore gangster shit, but it can still, you don't like all that slow. But you like Usher's Confession album.
Okay, all right. I like Janae. I just didn't like Pussy Fairy. I don't know. I don't like singing to men.
Serenade. You can't sing.
I don't know. I'm a mean bitch. I don't know. It's not my fault.
So
but
you
I
don't
just
like
hate
Beyonce's Cater to You?
I hate. Oh my God, I hate that fucking. Oh my God, my headphones fell off because that's how mad I just got.
Oh man,
I'll sing it in the party, but if I'm listening to it, I get mad and I start picking apart what she's saying. Like she'll take off your shoes and untie your shoe. You are a grown ass man.
So basically,
you
what
can
you're
untie
saying,
your shoe.
Basically, what you're saying is you don't like it when women admit that they submit to men.
No. That's not 100% true. I'll say maybe 75% true. Okay. 75.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know. They be singing about shit and get cheated on.
I mean,
that's what I hate.
Everybody gonna get cheated on.
I ain't got time for that, and that's why you stay single and you be the favorite auntie and uncle out there.
Hey, I feel you. I'm single. Rich. You know what I'm saying? Hey, facts.
Rich. Bring gifts every holiday.
So you saying you don't never want to have kids?
Oh no, yeah, I don't want children unless I end up adopting children. I don't want my own
That's
children.
crazy because I want like between 5 to 10 kids if I can afford them. I'm the only child, so I can't have my only child. I want to have a family. I want to build my own family. Being the only child, it makes you want to build.
That's
your own
fair.
family.
Yeah, no, I have 4 siblings.
Okay, so you already know.
We tied in, and I got.
They get on your nerves.
They're my dogs. I mean, my little sister, she get on my nerves, but that's because that's my little sister. Everybody else is big brothers, so it's a different, dynamic there. But the question, we got super sidetracked. But that's good. That's good.
Back to the topic, though. What inspired you to do what you do, and why is music such a powerful influence on your life?
Yeah, I don't know. I know why music is a powerful influence, and that's because it always was a force. I don't even like to get into heavy stuff, but I always was to myself as a child. So I listened to a lot of music. I used to make a lot of mixed CDs and just sit and listen to music and like pick apart the beats and all of that. So growing up, really, I wanted to be a DJ. I wanted to be I still do. I want to be a DJ and a producer, but to get started, you need simple equipment that can cost a lot to a family that don't have shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it didn't take for me until I got to college to have access to other things and all of that.
Resources.
So aside from music, when I was in high school, I got in trouble a lot for talking. I always was talking.
I got that. It's so crazy. I feel like everybody who's doing what we do always was, good kid, but very talkative in class.
They were vocal.
I can't shut up. Shit.
Yeah, because I got something to say, bitch.
Yeah.
But real shit. That's how it was. And when it was like senior year, that's when they asking you what you gonna do, what you gonna major in. Child, I don't know. I want to go for interior design. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? And then I started seeing like communication programs and seeing what that actually meant. And I'm like, I can talk shit, play music, and get paid for that. So I really started to look into radio. And at one point I was thinking about news anchoring, but after I dabbled in that a bit, I didn't like it as much as I like radio.
Everybody, when I tell them like what I do and stuff, they be like, "Oh, so you want to be on the news?"
No, it's two totally different vibes.
It's two totally different vibes, and no disrespect to the people out there that's doing 100%. The news and stuff. Like, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? All the media folks is. We all a family at the end of the day. But
100%.
I feel like with the news and being an anchor and all that, you can't be yourself.
It's a different focus. It's a different discipline.
It's a different discipline.
100%.
And I like to talk my shit and pop my shit just like this. You know
exactly,
what I'm saying? I like to be myself.
There's entertainment specialists and then there's news specialists. Yeah. So we just fall in that entertainment realm. And I got to Wright State. Saw there was a radio station. Saw there weren't any black people there but Stacy. Shout out to Stacy. Not when I first got there. You wasn't at the station, I don't believe.
Yes, I was.
You was?
Yeah.
Hell, I probably just didn't know.
Wait. When did you start?
I got there. I started in 2016.
Oh, shit. I wasn't. Yeah, I ain't. I was thinking about it.
Because you got in there like right after I was really getting in there, and then you came. I was like, bet we got somebody else. Evan got on there. I'm like, okay, we got more people.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I ain't fully do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, you could think about something, but until you do and take initiative, you know what I'm saying, all that thinking don't mean nothing. You feel me? At the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's basically it. I just you know, I had a lack of resources. I always knew I wanted to be in music, and like I said, I still want to DJ. I actually DJ now, but not for like gigs or anything.
So what's stopping you from like doing gigs and just like actually going hard to pursue DJing and shit like that? Because I think about like this. I be thinking the same thing every time I'm out at a club and I'm listening to the music. I be like, man, I gotta be a DJ. I had this motherfucker turned up.
Right.
I feel like I know when to play the right songs, and I can feel the crowd, read the room, and I know like, all right, this gonna set the tone. This the vibe. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be a mixture of everything that, you know, it's gonna be mass appealing to everybody who's in the building. And like I said, you gotta read the room. Like see who your audience is, and you know, see what they vibing to, how they feeling.
It's a gift 100% to. First of all, be in a party and understand cue points, you know, vibe checks,
man,
all
it's
of
little
that.
things from the transitions. I'll be like, man, why the fuck
like, why'd you do
change that song? And like, damn, finish my nigga's verse. Let the verse
like if you know that's a good verse, you got to let it play out. But I mean, generally, I would do it for the money, because the money's really good when you're a good DJ. But again, the demand is something I don't really... I mean, I won't say I will never do gigs. Right now, I'm not focused on gigs. Right now, I'm focused on mixing on my show right now, because I want to be good because I'm preparing to graduate soon. So I need to be able to get air checks and the other little mixes done, because if I can't land an on-air position, there might be a slot open for a mixer or, you know, just a DJ.
You got to be versatile.
And that's what, and that's why I'm trying, because I can produce. Because I produce my own shows. I write my own shows. I can write.
Go into detail a little bit about your show. Like, what's your show name? Hell. What you got going on? What's the description of your show? If people want to listen, how can they listen? All that good stuff.
Well, my girl been on a hiatus for a while because I've been moving. But I'm coming back this week, actually. This Friday. This Friday. So my show is Kicking It With Kelly.
Okay.
You know, the vibe is to come kick it with me. I don't like describing it in a casual setting. I normally have to get into my mode. I'm not finna do that right now, but I mean, it's just
do your intro right
hell now. No. On the spot. No. But yeah, it's Kicking It With Kelly. It's basically a 90s throwback 90s 2000s hip hop and R&B talk show as well. I have interviews and, you know, students come on and talk. We just have different little conversations similar to what you do, but of course on a radio platform. And I just started to branch out into like present day music and stuff like that. Like,
I was gonna ask you, so you ain't rocking with none of the music right now?
Not really. So I won't do like a whole section of like Rod Wave, NBA, Megan. I wouldn't do it like that. I normally do it like, well, this is what dropped, because my show is on Fridays at 5. So normally music drops on a Friday. So if I like the track, I'll normally play it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ask what they think about it, you know, little shit like that. But no, I do not like the music today. It can all suck my dick. And no, it sucks. Like, seriously.
What about it, the music today that you don't like, though? Like, what is it?
Not even just today, as in, like, the past 5 years. There's some people out there, but I'm going to say as far as 2020 in general, niggas just been putting out stuff. Ain't nobody really working.
They want them streams.
That's what it is, because them streams, they changed it from the CD plays and radio plays to streams. You can go gold, platinum, and diamond like that.
Yeah, facts.
Like that. So that's what it is for me. And people's beats and flows starting to clash together.
No, I think the beats is saving it though. These producers out here, they go crazy.
There's a specific camp, yes, but generally, I'll probably say my Hitmaker's camp is cool. I like Murder Beats. He's cool. Zaytoven's always great to me. Yeah, he is really talented, and niggas don't know that.
He playing with them keys.
Yeah, like aside from just the boards and stuff, he can really play instruments. Who else? Oh, I can't think about. I gotta sing some songs so I can get the intros in my head. No, go away. But I mean, yeah, there's a couple out there, and I will say the beats probably are saving them.
The beats are saving these because a lot of these niggas don't be talking about rap. Shit.
They can't.
They don't
rap.
be talking about nothing.
They can't.
But
rap.
sometimes though, you gotta hear people out though, because a lot of times it may not be how you want it to sound, you personally, but everybody has a different perspective on how they view life, and just them telling their story. So but everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah, and another thing I'm really trying to take into account of right now is a lot of the people that are dropping music right now are fairly new to the scene or are newbies within the recent 3 years. So labels have certain expectations of them that they have to uphold for a certain amount of time. So I'll try to remember that some of these rappers or some of these singers probably are only making music that is required of them. They ain't making shit that they would normally
that's
make.
Real.
Like
Something
Summer
like that,
Walker.
Tell them I fuck with Summer.
I don't, but
you don't fuck with nobody.
That's deep. That's deeper than that. But no, she's phenomenally talented though. I will not. She can sing her ass off in real life too, y'all. Motherfuckers sound different on records. She sound better in real life. But I don't like her that much.
I think a lot of times, now I feel like if you're a new artist, especially with this whole Corona shit going on, it's hard for you to really go on the road and, showcase your talent and just kind of put yourself out there. You can through the internet and media, but, you got to hit the road. You can only do so much,
Yes.
But besides the music, I know with the whole Corona situation going on, you in school, how has that been for you? And how do you think, this school year will go for you, due to Corona and COVID?
Well, I'm hoping I do well because it's all online. Let's just say that.
Crazy. Fun fact. My last semester of college was all online classes.
So you had a taste.
Basically, I can relate to y'all situation. I'm glad I graduated when I graduated. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, I like all online classes. The only thing is, if you bullshit and you forget shit and you're not calculating and you're not prioritizing, and if you procrastinate,
it can get hectic.
It can get hectic.
It can get really hectic. But I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. But again, I'm speaking for myself. Everybody doesn't learn the same way. Everybody doesn't handle being alone or, just doing things on their own, the same way. And I mean, we have a couple services still available on campus, like tutoring and stuff like that.
That campus was already dry.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to get. That's what I was about to get to as far as social life.
Oh my
God. It's over. It's over. Let me tell you, to move in, niggas had to set appointment. You couldn't move in without an appointment. You had to make an appointment to move in. It wasn't move-in day. It wasn't. Of course, they hadn't had any events because of the Corona mandates, but.
You can have a virtual party.
You remember Do The U, the organization event that was virtual this year, and that was really weird because it was just kind of the orgs on there talking to each other. It's gonna be odd. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few people that have on campus classes, but those are people with labs and stuff like that that can't be taught online. But, I mean, it's only so much we can do.
When do you think all of this is going to end?
Shit, don't ask me that. Because like I told people back in May, this is not going to be over soon just because of the way our country handled it.
It's Trump.
Yes. When I said our country, I meant his administration. I didn't want to say it, but yes, him, that nigga. Yeah.
Hopefully all of this passes over and, dies over. But I'm just sick of it. I don't want this to be the new norm.
It is, and that's what I hate being that person, but that's really what it's gonna be. You have to look at it realistically and look at the numbers. Nobody's numbers, no state numbers are really going down. And if they're going down, they're just kind of going at a very, very, very slow rate, and then they might skyrocket back up. There isn't no constant gradual decline. So with that being, and it's mutating, other people are getting different versions of this virus.
All right, so I know it's real, and I know a lot of people have died and been affected from it, but do you kind of think that the government is kind of
100%.
making this as a scare tactic just to freak everybody out and keep everybody hostile? I feel like it's used. I mean, like I said, it's out there. People have been getting sick from it. Unfortunately,
like
it's been people that's been passing away. But I feel like this is a tactic to like trying to keep us still.
Yes, you asking the wrong person this. I am KK conspiracies. I like to shut, because people don't open their minds. Yes, it is. I won't say go out there without your mask, because there's definitely something floating around. Because I know people that have actually gotten sick, but it's not anything like the news portrays it to be. Yeah. So it is, I feel like, a fear-mongering tactic. And you have to take into account that it is election year. The sketchiest things happen during election year.
That's exactly
what I
said.
I mean, yes, the virus is real, but everything that we know about it, it just can't be accurate. Because how do you start this entire thing off by saying masks aren't required, they won't even help you? Now you have to wear a mask. I mean, generally speaking, if you're a scientist or a medical scientist, you'll know that the mask would have helped from the jump. If anything, the gloves could have been take or go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They all full of shit. I just try not to listen to them too much. I don't know.
All right, so this is my last Corona question. What is something that you look forward to, like, when all this is done? Like, what's something that we can't do now due to the whole COVID, situation that, when this is all over, you're going to be looking forward to doing again?
Well, I've still been drinking, so it ain't drinking. 100% it'll be going back to work like I normally am. I haven't been able to be in the studio. I'm normally on the field when I work. I normally go to festivals and concerts. That's my thing. That's my shit. And I have been ruined all summer.
Yeah, because at a point in time, I see you was like, shit, you out here, you feel me?
Yes.
At the festivals and concerts,
and that's that's what was lined up for this year. I'm not even going to, well, it don't matter now because none of the shit happening. Yes, but, Lollapalooza, I was going to Rolling Loud again. There was some Megan concert in May. There was Millennium Tour Part 2. Like, there was so many things I had lined up, interviews, and, But that's what I'm looking forward to, getting back out there. Because aside from the work, that's fun shit for me.
And it's networking, too.
Yes, I've met so many phenomenal people just by being in the right rooms. So, yeah, I'm ready for that.
Because I feel like, you can network on social media, but it don't hit the same as when you face-to-face with somebody. Because they can feel your vibe, and they can be able to, just feel your presence as a person.
Let me tell you a story, because I went to a fest last fall down in Atlanta, and I knew that, you know Tigger, right, from Beats? Yeah. You old man. You old man, But yeah, shout out to Tigger. I had reached out to him because I knew that he was hosting one of the stages that day that I was going to be around. And I'm like, well, him and AJ Calloway from 106.
Man, it's so crazy, man. That growing up, Big Tigger, AJ, Terrence J.
All of them people you look up to.
I wanted to be.
Roxy, Free.
Even though 106 Park no longer exists, that's still my dream job. And to this day, I want to do something with BET. Or I just want some type of...
And revive that shit.
Something like that.
We could do that. Man, I'd be free. Man, that's AJ.
Hey, I don't got the dreads, though.
We work on it.
Shit,
we get some faux locks or something.
Nah, I ain't doing the extensions.
But I had reached out to them both because I knew that they would be there. DM'd them, really, I wasn't thinking anybody was going to respond. But, you going out on a leap of faith.
Take a chance and just hit them up anyway.
So, I just said, hey, basically, I'm going to be at the fest back in the sponsors tent and everything, the media tent. And I would like to talk to you or just meet you real quick if you don't mind. And they both were like, yeah, just find me if you can.
That's dope.
And I'm like, okay, I got to find you when I get there. The first person I saw that morning, it was a Saturday morning, was Tigger. And, the DM was dry, of course, just come find me, So I'm like, okay. But when we met, it was a different vibe. It wasn't so dry. I was telling him what I was doing. I was in college. He was telling me to keep going and, don't listen to nobody else. And if that money get low, just keep going, because that's big for media. That's big for media personalities, because this shit don't pay for real. I swear to God, it don't pay. You really doing it out of the passion of your heart.
And passion. That's why when I be telling y'all, I'm looking at when I be telling y'all to subscribe and like and do all that, I don't be just saying just to do
this
it.
This is real.
You know how much it take for me to edit these videos, how much it take for me to. You don't want to know half of what I go through. So the least you can do is subscribe, hit that like button, tell a friend. But and back to you though, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's real shit though. So I mean, that connecting is so real, because although they didn't give me a handful of money, or they didn't give me a college degree or something, they gave me some game. Because AJ basically said the same thing, and he went to school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He went to college, a 4-year college and everything. So he was just telling me to keep on pushing through, and, you know, to send. They both asked me to send them some of my, you know, content at the time, and I'm sure they viewed it because they liked it. I hope they did. But, you know, it's just little shit like that that really will follow you a long way.
And I'm pretty sure that motivated you too. Like coming back home, you like, oh yeah, I gotta get to it.
Hell yeah. And like I just said, them was people like you just said, Terrence, AJ, Tigger, them was motherfuckers you looked up to coming up.
You watched them on TV.
Yes. They was just on there talking about music, or just, you know, introducing people stuff that we do right now, enjoying themselves. Mm-hmm. That's what it was for me. That's all it was for me.
That's real dope.
They cool ass people.
Hey man, shout out to all the cool people out there. So who are some people that you like look up to in this industry? Who are some people that you want to work with in the future in this industry? And, you know, just somebody that you could see yourself running into one of these days and, you know, do some work with.
Well, I definitely see myself running into everybody. That's just something that I like to keep in the back of my mind. I'm going to be at the Met Galas. I'm going to be at the Grammys. Yep. That's what's going to happen. But I want to work with Angie Martinez, because she's a veteran in this shit. For sure. Who else? I don't really like anybody from The Breakfast Club. It's a good show, but I don't like them as personalities. But I look up to their grind. Like they have a great and they just got into the Hall of Fame. So I look up to that. I look up to their show. I'll say that. I look up to The Breakfast Club as a collaborative. I don't look up to Oprah no more. Yeah, no.
Man, that's a whole different situation.
I let that go. Not even just recently, but I let that go because I started to realize she wasn't really this media maven that I thought she really was.
Why you say that though?
I don't know. I don't know. She just wasn't what I expected to be. Because growing up, she just seemed like the perfect TV show host. She was in the know of everything, but
no flaws.
Yeah, no flaws.
Just rich.
And that's the thing I'm learning.
Is it the money that really made you look up to her though, or
no? Because I didn't. Because coming up, I didn't see money. Now I'm seeing money. In high school, I saw money, but as a kid, I never saw money. Actually, I really thought all that shit was attainable to me. Yeah. It wasn't until I was starting to get into my preteen years to realize, like,
oh damn, I don't have access to
I can't get that. And I can't give people cars and shit. I can't do that. So it was just stuff like that. But no, I don't look up to Oprah. My main, sorry, sis. But one of my main motivations is Kathy Hughes. And people don't know who Kathy Hughes is, but she's one of the first black women to own her own media conglomerate, which is Radio One. And that's what I want to do. Well, she changed the name to Urban One now, which is TV One, Radio One, something else one. They got different, TV, radio, and the web. Mm-hmm. So she's been in the game since she started in college radio, and took off from there. She started in college radio, was doing on-air hosting like we were doing, was able to get a job part-time, and just kept climbing from there. Now she owns her own media conglomerate. And I don't think people know how important that is, to have your own media conglomerate, because there's only 4 media companies that control everything we see, hear, and, watch, read, all of that. And I don't want to misquote them, but I think, like Warner Brothers, Sony, like stuff like that. Mm-hmm. She's the first black woman to have her own. Because they're the 4 at the top, but then there's a couple underneath them, like subcategories. She's in that subcategory, and that's a dream of mine, to have my own media company. So,
do you feel like as being a black woman, you got to work twice as hard as everybody else to, you know, to make something of yourself. And, you know, do you feel as if, you know, it's a lot of obstacles you got to overcome being a black woman, especially in today's society, you know, with all this shit going on out here, you know, it's a struggle, I'm sure.
Yes. And before I even start, I don't like anything that, well, let me clear this up. I don't want to seem like, and I don't want people to think that other women make it seem like we diminish the power of the black man. Let me say that first, 100%. We both have the same amount, nearly the same amount of struggles. But as a black woman, we are not taken serious, not even a lick. Not even a lick until we get an attitude, until we get that assertiveness in our voice. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I can't tell you why. I don't know why people don't take us serious off rip. Like, I'm talking about off rip. If I, like, because shit, for a story, when I was trying to sign up for the radio, my first year there, I saw the table. I'm like, oh, shit, they got a radio station. I'm going to just sign up. Like, and they put me through so much extra training. Like
what, though? Like, oh, you just had to do months. A bunch of extra stuff?
It was months. And that training it really should take you maybe a week. That ain't shit to learn. Yeah, it was just a pilot, class.
They basically like felt as if you wasn't
I wasn't ready or I wasn't capable, because I remember the engineer, I'm not going to call anybody out, but the engineer used to tell me, well, don't do this, don't knock water on the, like I don't have common sense. And that's the kind of shit that hurts, because half the time we be smarter than our counterparts. We be already knowing. And me, I didn't know shit about radio, but once I sat in front of them boards, all I did was read the abbreviations on everything. I'm like, okay, this might be that might be that. And I just tried it on my own. I did mess up the first 2 weeks. That was so embarrassing.
Man, my first episode, what's so crazy? My very first one I didn't have a show because I was freaking out. Why I can't hear myself? The mic wasn't off.
Because the lights confuse you. They can confuse you. But yeah, it's just like little shit like that. Like basically being, I don't want to call it gaslighting or anything like that, but we're not respected from the jump. We have to show why we need to be respected and heard. And that's what's actually going on right now, aside from work or, in the media. That's what's going on. Megan, Tory, Kamala Harris, everybody has, all these black women have to show why they deserve to be respected.
Instead of just giving that respect right then and there.
And then if you see a reason later on, because I ain't saying black women perfect. That's the other thing. People get on social media and be like, y'all act like y'all do that. No, ain't nobody saying that. Nobody said that. But what we are saying is, damn, get to know us first. And then because some bitches, some females not cool at all. Yeah. And that's when you make your decision. Okay, I'm not going to work with her. Okay, I'm not going to date her.
Basically, never judge a book by its cover.
And they automatically judge black women by their color. Dark women, light-skinned women, because darker women, they'll say that they're stupid or they're uneducated, or of course they're unpretty, like stupid shit like that. Light-skinned women, stuck up, got money, no, I'm broke as hell. Like just hella superficial
basically you putting titles on people before you even get to know them. Before they even open their mouth, okay, I know this person's gonna be like this.
Exactly. And that's for black men and women. But as far as black women, we gotta get assertive before we even, that's where the angry black woman shit comes from. Yeah. Because we ain't heard until we say, okay, well, this ABC. So yeah. That's it.
Hey, man.
That's it. That's just real shit, though.
Hey, that's definitely real shit, man.
I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm over it too, honestly.
Yes, Summer Walker.
As people, as a black man, all I feel like we can do is just, like let stuff like that be addressed and just stick up for our black women and just look out for each other, because at the end of the day, all we got is us. Ain't nobody gonna understand us but us. And so we gotta stick together.
That's what I don't understand. I'm like, why don't we as a collective, men and women, understand that yet? We literally all we got. Ain't nobody else gonna fight on these front lines but us. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that whole gender battle, I hate when that happens. That's why I'm trying to not talk about the Megan Tory stuff on my social media, because obviously, like, that's the biggest topic right now. But it's like, this is not the time for us to be arguing with each other. Y'all know what he did was wrong. And I mean, even because we don't know what's going on, he still shouldn't have shot a woman. And it's the fact that people are making excuses saying that, oh, well, she's 5'10" and he 5'2". It's stuff like that. Like, what does that mean? Yeah. She's still a woman. Y'all trying to say, oh, because she tall, she got the ability to bite that shit like a man. Yeah, hell, niggas don't even bite bullets like that. Exactly. Ain't nobody supposed to bite no bullet like that. So, I'm tired of that shit. Everybody, we love each other way too much for that. So,
love, peace, and happiness. So what you got going on, man, in the future? Like, where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now? Where do you want to be at in life?
What year is it?
Man, I don't know. It's 2020 right now. So 5-10 years from now, Corona better not be here 5-10 years from now.
Oh hell no, no! I'm just saying, like,
what the
2020 is gonna be unforgettable. But how old am I? Let me count. I'll be damn near 30 in 5 years. So shit, at 27. I hope I've moved to a nice location.
Where you want to move to?
It depends. I always had a specific location, but now that I'm learning this market in this work field,
it's wherever the wind takes you.
Yeah, it really depends on where the bread is at that year. Facts. It really does. Because last year I could have moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and took off. Yeah, they still are, and I hope they kind of still are, because their cost of living is pretty nice.
It's a nice little area, too.
At first, when I first started, I'm like, I'm going to Atlanta. Yeah. No, I visit there very often. I can go there to visit and work, but as far as living, it wouldn't be. Yeah, so I don't have a specific location.
Living in a certain area is different from the lifestyle. Like,
yes.
Certain places, I like the lifestyle. I like visiting and, doing stuff here and there, but can I see myself living here?
And that's why I don't want to say.
That's how I feel about New York. It's like, I can go up there and do some business,
hectic.
But you mean to tell me I can't just get in my car, drive to the store real quick, then come back and be back in time? And that's why they carry book bags out there, because they bring a book bag, because once they gone for the day, they gone for the day.
Yes, my friend, he lives out there, and he's so thin. He just be walking. That boy just be walking, child, with his book bag. But yeah, I will say, I just went to Houston. Forgive me, y'all, but I went to Houston in June during the pandemic. And
you got that shit.
I don't got that shit. I sat my ass in the house for 2 weeks after I got back, just to make sure.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's good of you.
Yeah, cause literally the day I flew out, Texas shut back down, and I was like, oh shit, I've been here this whole time. They just shut down. That means I might carry it. But yeah, I went to Houston, and that was my first time out there. And I always heard people say, like, I love Houston. It's so nice. It is. It's real nice out there. Cost of living is hot. Cost of living is nice though. Cost of food is nice. Food is nice. All that shit. So if I had to choose a place, which I don't want to, it might be Houston, because their radio was nice too. They had several hip hop stations, like several R&B stations.
Mm-hmm. Felt at home.
Yes, I did. I really did. I just kept flipping through stuff. I was like, oh shit, they still playing hip hop and R&B. So yeah.
You was in your element.
I was, but it's too hot. Like you said, it's really hot out there.
Humid out there.
Yeah, it's like dry heat. It's not like Miami heat where it's the ocean breeze. Mm-hmm. I need a vacation.
I miss Miami. I do too.
Me too. That's why I just started thinking about it. I miss Miami so much.
All right, where can people follow you out on social media if they want to, you know what I'm saying, look you up, see what you got going on, listen to the show? Where can people listen to the show at too?
Well, I did forget to mention that Kicking It With Kelly does have a branch off. I have a podcast now, which is Kicking It With Kelly Raw and Uncut. I haven't gotten fully into it, but there is a few episodes up there. That is available on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, SoundCloud, Anchor, and anywhere else that you would like to listen to podcasts and stuff like that. So you can catch that whenever. I pretty much drop bi-weekly on Sundays. As far as the radio show, like I said, I'm getting back into it. The midweek of September, I believe. Like I said, I'm on Fridays, 5 to 7. I think they changed my time, but y'all can catch that on my social media, which is Kid Kelly, KYAKELLY, and it's like that on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Not on my Finsta. Y'all can't follow my Finsta.
Got a Finsta, y'all.
Yes, I got a Finsta, because when you get to a certain point, you can't post everything on your main page.
Nah, I'll be posting.
Hell no. I got a close friends and a Finsta, because those.
So the world has yet to see the real you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's something I'm going to wait to do until I am
established.
Yeah, I'm settled into where I'm at. Hell yeah, because the bag can be snatched just like that.
Man, facts.
Just like that. So I'm going to wait and see, because some people are actually themselves. They get a chance to really talk they want to and be themselves. So I'm working on it. That's what my podcast is for, pretty much. My conspiracy talk, because everybody don't do that conspiracy talk. And I know somebody gonna watch this and be like, Corona is real, y'all just need to wear it. Baby, you scared. That's what they wanted you to
if you
think.
Scared, go to church. No cat.
But yes.
I appreciate you for coming through. Talking
you.
To me in Words of Woods, man. We gotta do a lot. I need to get on your show.
You do. We always say that, but you disappeared after you graduated. That's why I was telling you when we got in here.
And I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here about
He's old. Do y'all see this fucking beard, bro?
Hey.
Like, no, I don't. Look at that. Look at that. It's thick. Are you using beard oil?
I am. I'm not about to tell the sauce, but I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
At least my shit connecting, though. A lot of y'all niggas shit. Some Dr. Miracle.
But yeah, 100%. That's what I was saying when we got in here. Like, I don't know where you been at, but we gotta link up, because
I'm back. By the time this video drop, I'm pretty sure they might be tired of me, because like I said, we flooding the market with this content. But
100%.
Man, I gotta get on your show, man. But I appreciate you though for coming through. Words
Thank you
Woods,
for hitting
man.
me up.
Dope conversation.
It's always
good
fun.
Vibes with Mr. Vibes himself.
Okay,
man.
damn. I was about to get with it, and then you just blew it right there.
I'm a vibe.
I'm a vibe. Get the fuck out of there. Who says I'm a vibe?
I said I'm a vibe. If I ain't a vibe, tell me now. Because I'm a vibe.
You ain't a vibe. I don't think nobody says that.
I am a vibe.
I want you to find a new phrase.
Mr. Vibes. I'm Mr. Vibes.
Mr. Vibes. All right, get it on the t-shirt. Make it stand.
I will.
But thank y'all for having me.
Hey, man.
Thank y'all.
Another episode of Words of Woods down, man. Shout out to my
homegirl. And you are rocking with DJ Kid Kelly and T Woods. I don't gotta
say nothing else. She did the intro. You already know what time it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that like button, all that type of stuff. It's your boy T Woods checking out. Let's get it.
Follow me.